Hey gang, Rob McKinnis, partner, director of sales and research-based solutions, coming to you with the RBS Sales Minute. Again, I want to thank you all for all the positive feedback. We do appreciate it. I've received emails, text messages, and even in my conversations, it sounds as if many of you are getting great value out of these videos, and because of that, we'll continue doing them. And so I want to put a capstone on what we've been talking about to this point. We've been talking about four critical behaviors that, if engaged properly, it can help you unlock your full sales potential. Those four behaviors are confidence, goal orientation, energy, and initiative. Today I have a visual. I want to show you exactly what we look at as consultants when we work with organizations and sales reps. If you look at this example here, we have an assessment called Sales Key that evaluates sales representatives over the proven sales behavior to have an impact on sales productivity. It's unlike anything you've seen in the marketplace. I'm certified in a few of the ones that are out there. This one is by far best in class. And so if you take a look at this example, the four behaviors that we're going to take a look at are the ones we've been talking about. If you look at the scales, the way they interpret this information is to pay attention to the colors. The simple way to understand that is red is detrimental, orange is cautionary, yellow is acceptable but can be improved with coaching, and then green is optimal. And so a more simplified way to look at this is that any behavior that you see outside a green bar is a behavior that may be working against you, preventing you from reaching your full sales potential. In this example, you notice the CGEI here, the confidence score, let's start there. Confidence score is a 58. It's in the yellow, which means that this person may or may not believe that if they work hard, they can achieve their desired result. There's not a strong belief there. The thought may be, it's possible, but it's just not a positive affirmation, if you will. So that could be improved. If you also notice the goal orientation score, that's a 56. That too can be improved. In other words, this person is essentially telling us they're not good at creating goals for themselves. But here's the thing you want to pay closer attention to, that energy score. That energy is pretty strong. This is 73. So when this person has goals, they usually have a tendency to hit them. So me as a manager, if I'm looking at this and I'm working with this particular individual, I know exactly where to begin when it comes to coaching this rep. I want to start working with them on creating goals that are important to them. Because if I can do that, what they're telling us in this assessment tool, that they will hit the goal. And so it's up to me to help them craft that goal that's important to them. And then the last part is initiative. And so you notice this one is right there on the cusp of green and yellow. And so what that represents are tendencies. And what that means is they may have a tendency to know the next appropriate steps to be successful. It also means they may have a tendency not to know. And so again, as a coach, I can start showing them the relevant activities that, if executed at the appropriate levels, can put them on a path to achieving their desired result. This is how we get complete engagement. If they look at those appropriate next steps and they look doable and they look realistic, that's going to increase their confidence. Now I have full CGEI engagement, and I'm working with this person to be on their path to achieving their desired results. And so I wanted to show you from a visual perspective what we look at when we engage with companies and organizations. And so let me show you how important having this information is. As a coach and as a manager, and even as a sales rep, when you have this information in front of you, you don't have to figure out what makes a person tick or what makes you tick as a sales rep. It's right here. Now it's just a matter of addressing the appropriate behavior. Now, I recently returned from a trip in Europe. We had an opportunity to work with one of our clients overseas, and there were 15 nationalities in the room in this sales training, which is awesome. And it makes the point that what I am teaching you will not only transcend culture, but it also transcend generations. So many of you that may be working with someone that may not be the same person that you're used to working with, or maybe younger or maybe older, it doesn't matter. If you have this information in front of you, you'll know how to influence their behavior to help them reach their full potential. That is huge. Okay? All right, so I wanted to share that with you. Tune in next time where I'm going to show you exactly how to get your own scores, how to get your own assessment and your own evaluation on how you look across the CGEI. All right, so thanks again for taking the time. I do appreciate it. Again, if you like what you see, like us on Facebook, like us on LinkedIn, give us a thumbs up on YouTube. Rob McKinnis, partner, Director of Sales, Research-Based Solutions. See you next time.